Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. How does it go? What is up? Cheerios. Tonight is going to be phenomenal. Okay. We'll wait for people to get in here. There's a lot going on tonight. It is the 1111 portal. I'm telling you, this is the portal for awakening humanity and the collective consciousness to really step into your divinity and your unity and be on the right path. Okay, so we're going to wait for our soul family to get in and our dear ones. This is a reading, not just an ordinary reading. Okay, this is very particular when it comes to showing the Four of Wands. You know, this is about your life, this is about your marriage, your relationships, your career, everything. You know, it's like the pillars of strength, 1111. It's being on the divine path, and it's also creating that stable foundation. But this is for a time for you to be in a perfect alignment. Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning. Yes, CBVOY. Yes. Great to see you, soul family. Great to see you. But this 1111 portal is very, very potent. Okay. This spiritual connection. Yes, you day, CBVOY, creating that best version of yourself always. And happiness is contagious. That's beautiful. But this is the portal where you're actually coming into alignment. A lot of you are awakening, you're ascending, you're evolving. But it's very significant. So you may have found, your today being off a little bit, like feeling really bogged down. You may have felt tired. That's because energetically you are ascending, you are evolving to that next level. This is also a good time for your manifestation, for your intuition. It's like an amplification because this 1111 is a master number. Okay. And so this is amplifying your dreams, it's amplifying your spiritual guidance. I mean, it's doing everything in a nutshell for you. But particularly, the 1111 portal is for the star seeds, the light workers, and the twin flames. Okay, so wherever you resonate, this is going to be very important for you on the right path, right? And the star seeds, they're realizing the truth. Okay, where the light workers are more predominant of paying attention to their dreams, and the twin flames are that unity of coming into that oneness. So we've got a lot going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, soul family, dear ones, beautiful ones, the hybrids, if you know what I mean. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand when I say that, but there is a specific reason. And yeah, it's amazing. So let's go ahead. We're going to get the aura incense going. Maybe. Maybe. Let me find my lighter. There we go. I forgot that I was doing the incense over there as well. So yeah, it's like boom. All right, so let's get the aura going, because the aura signifies a lot as well. Okay. So we'll get this going here. I feel like my chair is like so far back, and every time I try to scoot forward, my long legs, because for a divine feminine, it's like 5'9", tall, long, thin legs. All right. And we're also going to do the Palo Santo with the third eye. Okay. Because this is very important for the 1111 portal. Now, some people are very scared when you talk about portals. Okay. They tend to put negativity with the portals. But if they're truly on their spiritual journey, they'll get super excited with the different portals, because like the 444 portal is somebody awakening to being a star seed, a light worker. Okay. and coming in. And we actually have the twin flames 1111 right here in the fire. I just stuck my finger in it, but yeah, 1111. It's right there in the fire. See it? Boom. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And it's on this side too. So we have 1111 on this side. All right. So there's some for you. And you see, this is very heavy, heavy energy. Okay. And this is probably why you've been feeling depleted, defeated, very tired. Yes, you day. You smell it? I love that smell. Smells so wonderful. Just wonderful. All right. Woo, I'm telling you, the energy is going. It is in like full mode. It's like smoking me out here, as you can tell, but it's all good. It's all good. All right. So this is also where the ascended masters are guiding you to where you need to be on your right path. Now we're going, yeah, it's like, woo, it's like smoking me out here. But that's okay. That's okay because it's heavy protection. And it's also coming up in the new moon in Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. New moon in Scorpio on Monday the 13th. Woo-wee. All right. So now let's get into this because star seeds. This is very vital for you. Well, why'd you do that? What do you want me to write? Oh, so this gentleman just took and threw this pen out, right? He threw this pen out on my deck of cards. And he's like, make sure you take notes. Make sure you take notes because he's wanting you to understand that this is very important when it comes to the 1111 portal. Okay. And anybody who is open to their gifts understands that it's almost like you are some type of cosmic alien slash human hybrid, right? Because it's like you connect to the portals, you connect to your heart portal. It's like your core is remembering the soul that you are. Okay. And so there's two different parts to tonight. Yes, yes. Amen, you day. Amen. I wished I was there celebrating that with you. I love the Festival of Lights. Yes. And watching all the ions and orbs and everything. Yes, yes. I would love to be there right now. So we are going to get into this because, like I said, star seeds. Yes, you are very welcome, sweetheart. You are very welcome. But star seeds, this is the realistic truth for you. Okay. Today signifies this is the truth. This is your foundation. It's either you're going to accept the gift or Father is going to shut the door on your spiritual gifts because this portal is very important when it comes to the star seeds, the light workers, and the twin flames. Now, them are the three high ranking hierarchies when it comes to our Father in the positioning of where you are. Okay. So let's find out. And I don't know why they keep telling me, but I'll put that back into my crystal bowl. I didn't say crystal ball. I said crystal bowl. I have a crystal bowl that holds all of my artsy drawing pens, pencils, and scissors. All right. So what do we need to know about the star seeds, Father? Woo! That came out with a flash of lightning. He's wanting you to take action. Okay, because you should feel the energy. You should feel that passion for the adventure on your divine path. It's like you're blazing the trail. Okay, you're being a leader, you're blazing the trail, you're not following anybody else, right? And with the 7 of Wands coming in, it's like having that faith that no matter what competition tries to step up on a spiritual level, it's like you know your position. You are confident in your position and you're going to persevere forward and hold the faith. Okay. So, star seeds, this is why this is the realistic truth for you. Okay. Father is saying this is the difference between the masqueraded, the facaded, and the ones who have not had the veil lifted yet. Okay. All right. What else do we have for the star seeds, Father? What else do we need to know? Telling you, this is the time where you make significant changes on your divine path and you put in the absolute hard work. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, honey, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it because it's like you see that spirit right here is in the star. Okay. It's spirit, earth, water, fire, and air. It's the four sacred elements, it's the four sacred corners. And it's about being able to learn your trade. Okay. Um, Starseeds, it's very important that you learn your trade, that you open up, that you don't shy away from it. Okay. They call you a starseed for a reason. You are here to bring that unity to humanity and allow the collective consciousness to awaken. Okay. You have a very diligent job of planting them seeds and bringing people into your awakening. Now, mind you, you could have started off as a star seed and transitioned into a light worker, okay? Or you could be like me and you could possess all the traits. And that makes it a very, very, I wouldn't say scary, because to me it's not scary, but yeah, it's like Purple Bird, you got it correct last night during our communication. The collector. Okay. So, all right. So, what do we have for the light workers? Yes. Okay. So, the light workers work in unison with our Father, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. The light workers. And when you are a light worker, being the light is being with God. God is not really called God. He said people had changed his name to God. It's Yahweh. Yahweh. Okay. The thing is Yahweh, being a light worker, it's like you are connected with Yahweh. You are bringing out of the dark the things that need to come into the light within people. People are drawn to your light. People are drawn to you as a light worker. It's like you are that anchor that helps them step into their true collective consciousness and their awakening. Okay. So, yeah. And it's like you help them into that evolution of their own goals and dreams and desires. So, what do we have? Yeah. I'm telling you, Father is on it because it's like they need to have that evolution with their goals because their main task of this is now pay attention to the incarnation. Okay. The reincarnation of the incarnation. And we're going to be getting into that tonight too. So a lot of you wanted clarity of what you've done in your past life. A lot of you have questions. Well, Father is allowing me to bring that out because a lot of people, they don't believe in reincarnation. But we are living proof. When we came to this 3D playground called the Earth Matrix, we had a soul contract with Father from the cosmos of coming into planet Earth as above, as below, and we're the bridge in between. The fact is, we're getting clarity. As the light workers, we give the clarity. We give the real truth. We give that realistic truth of where some people don't want that victory. They don't want that knowledge. They fear their gifts, okay? And it's sad when somebody fears their gifts because, or they don't know how to utilize them. Yeah, look, I'm getting there is an emperor who is actually feeling this. And I feel like he's sitting there going, tell me more, tell me more. I need to know, tell me more. Because I have the willpower to do this and I'm feeling differently and I'm seeing things from a different perspective. And it's like now I got the realistic truth of who you really are. And that's that incarnation coming in. Two major arcanas with the clarity of the light worker. Yeah, the truth be spoken. Woo-wee. All right, what else do we need to know for the light workers, Father? What else do we need to know? I'm telling you, the Six of Pentacles, this is giving and receiving in your spiritual gifts. This is that generosity from our Father to you to be a chosen one, to have, because everybody has a purpose, everybody has a mission. But keywords, nobody's mission and purpose is the same. They may have similarities, but you all stand in your own power. Now, if you've seen flies here lately, know that the divine, our Father, is making sudden changes. There are sudden changes because of this 1111 portal. This is where he's saying, I'm the pillar of strength. It is divine timing. You are on the right path. You are manifesting. You are coming into the master number with your intuition, and it is time for you to elevate. So then we get into the twin flames, because the twin flames, this was a soul contract of many past lives that you had with this person that Father ordained you to be with. And you've gone through many different relationships, learning karmic lessons and learning the lessons that Father wanted you to know to prepare you for your positioning with the 1111 portal. Now, some of you are going to transcend and go into your ascension and evolve to that next chapter. And some of you are going to have to repeat the patterns Father just said, because when you sit here and you focus on love, okay, when you are putting your focus on another like partner, okay, the thing is your partner has already been picked for you. You may think that you are alone, or you may have been alone for a while, but the thing is that was preparation. That was the discovery, because Father wanted you to be in solitude to say, hey, I'm getting the real truth here now. I am seeing and I am manifesting my goals. And now I'm stepping back into my power. It's almost like deja vu. It's almost like deja vu because I know these things. That's right, because you're coming into that collective consciousness of, hey, as a oneness, I have something that I am building, right? I am something that Father is preparing me wholeheartedly, endlessly to step into that heart portal, okay, to be able to do your mission. It's like, thank you, Father. So he said with the twin flames, it's like a lot of the twin flames, when you come into reunion, because first you come into union with self, and that is your awakening to your incarnation of who you are and your many past lives of coming in as that reincarnation to the rented body that you're in right now, right? And Father is saying this is where the twin flames on the 1111 portal, when you come into reunion, it's being that pillar of a strength for each other. But it's also sharing them past traumas, them challenges, them hurts, the abuse, the addictions, everything. Sharing that with your twin flame, because for many past lives you have been sharing the same trauma, and that's why it is so hard for people to heal. But that's where you need to be able to come into that oneness, into that wholeness, because you're two separate bodies coming back together in that incarnation to create one whole. And that's why it's like you mirror each other. That's why you look alike. That's why you have so many similarities. And it's like you become so comfortable, like you feel like you've known this person forever. And it's because you have many past lives. You have known your twin. And that's part of the 1111 portal of being on the right path, coming into your spirituality as a star seed, a light worker, to have that awareness of your twin flame, right? It's because Father is saying that when the twin flames come together, you will also ascend and elevate to a higher level of consciousness, subconsciousness, and unconsciousness. And this is where you're going to be able to experiment much greater, because there's things that you're going to be able to do together, as one being the anchor and the other one being the guide to show you, hey, you can do this and this and this and this, and come on, it's like the adventure, baby. Step into the adventure. All right, so what do we have for the twin flames, Father? What do we have for the twin flames, Father? Told you. They're climbing out of the darkness and coming to the light, and they are ready to communicate. I'm telling you, you cannot make it up. The Three of Wands is all about that preparation, that foresight that you are being given. It is the divine communication coming in. And when you see the Eight of Wands with the Three of Wands, that is the divine path, right? So you're finding that duality, seeing things from a different perspective, and spiritually you're coming in as the 1111 portal, stepping into your true authentic self. So that's beautiful, Father, the way you showed that, the way that you brought that out. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else do we have? Did you see that one flip like that? Ace of Pentacles. Because you have a much greater potential at being that legacy, being that legendary light worker or star seed, or that alien dash human hybrid, right? That's what they call it, because there's been so much controversy, but so many people on this earth are sleeping because they want to keep you sleeping. They want you to be negative. They want you to fight each other. They want you to battle each other instead of focusing on your divine path. It's like they create this chaos and conflict and make you sit here and worry about all these things so that you do not come into your collective consciousness. And that's where it's got to stop. That's why it's important for the star seeds to get that realistic truth and put it out there. Plant the seeds, let people know that, hey, life is so much more grand and so much more beautiful when you come into your awakening. When Father gives you the clarity of being able to take that motion, and energetically, it's like having that passion to move forward with the grace and mercy of God guiding you every step of the way, bringing you out of the darkness. Okay, the people who dug holes for you, who tried to push you in that hole, Father is allowing you to come out while they are going to get their karma, because he said it's here. It's here. And he's going to make sure that people that have faith in him, the ones who tried to have competition with you and not focus on their Father's saying their ministry, their job, their divine purpose, their soul mission. Okay, the ones who are not willing to persevere forward are going to get some type of communication here and understand that if you don't turn it around, if you don't make that change, if you don't put that hard work in, you will have to put down that sword. You will not, he will close off your spiritual gifts, and you will never get them back in this 3D playground. You will have to wait until you come into reincarnation again in the new kingdom. Yeah. It's about, I'm telling you, you can't make it up. Look, the twin flame. It's about using your spiritual resources instead of being in competition with others. Your main focus is like the Four of Wands, being the pillars of strength for your twin flame, being that star seed and that light worker. Okay. Because a lot of you as a star seed, that empath that feels other energies but can't explain it, or things that you don't know how you know it. It just came to you. Yeah. That's your empathic star seed abilities. Now, your light worker abilities are a lot stronger and they're more predominant, and there's a lot of hard work that goes into it. But if you don't know how to spiritually ward off the negative, and you can't give and receive when it comes to the innocence of who you are, to have that growth, and your innocence is being misjudged by others, Father says the consequences are way stronger. Okay, way stronger. Woo wee. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. That's all about your stability, right? About being on the right path. Look at being on the right path. It's your destined. You're destined for this. Okay? People need to stop being scared of their gifts. You are destined for this. Wow. Okay, Father, what do you want me to clarify? He wants me to clarify, and then we're going to go into something that he wants me to explain to you. And then we're going to go in and we're going to find out a little something, 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 a little something, something. One more shuffle. We're going to get the overall advice, Father, when it comes to the new moon. The new moon in Scorpio is Monday. Okay. Today is Veterans Day. Salute to all of our veterans. We love you. Thank you for your hard work. And for the crossed over loved ones, thank you for your service and risking your 3D life to move to the next dimension. Okay. Thank you for anybody who has served. I have a son who has served. My family has served all the way from World War II on up until just this last one that they were deployed to. Okay. What else do we need to know for the advice, Father? Yeah, I'm telling you, 6 of Pentacles, baby. This is hold that vision. You will profit so much more. Your life will not be miserable. Walking around this world, it's like you're going to hear energies, you're going to hear the static, you're going to hear the electromagnetics, you're going to hear the different spirits coming in, and you will be able to use the L rods and everything else for the electromagnetics. Okay, which we'll get into that. But this is winged P. Okay, so this means it's like it is time to fly. It is time to get up and fly, because you have been metamorphosing in that cocoon for a very long time. And it's time. It's time to shine that light. Yeah, it is. It's time to put to rest this depression, this chaos, this negativity in this world. And it's time to bring humanity into that collective consciousness in order to wake them up, to bring that divinity and that unity as a oneness. That is what they are saying. Yeah, Seven of Swords. The betrayal and the deception is now over. Okay? The betrayal and the deception is now over. I just heard Father say, trust and believe that tonight before 12:01 a.m., there's going to be doors that are shut in your life, and you're going to wonder, well, what happened to that person? What happened to this? What happened to that? Father's shutting the door. Okay? What else do we need to know, Father? Telling you, the clear thinker standing in your power with the intelligence, the intellectual conversations, the intellectual spiritual conversations, it's all coming into fruition. And the swords, instead of being in your head about it, it is now time with the wands to take action. It is time. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. There you go, right there. Use your intuition. Stay calm, cool, and collective, but be very compassionate, because these loose strifes, these loose disagreements that you've been having, it's done. It's over. It's over. The king and queen have stepped in the building, and the twin flame, I'm telling you, the twin flame has made it known, because the king and queen are in here with the lovers card. The emperor is standing proud. Okay, so he could be coming and ascending to the next level now, because he's learning so much more. But this was part of his destiny, because he denied it before. But now it's like, ooh, I'm growing, I'm giving, I'm receiving, I'm generously absorbing what Father is saying. Now, with this being in Scorpio season, ooh wee, honey, I'm telling you, you're either going to feel the sting, or you're going to scave by with not being stung right at this moment. But I'm hearing at some point you will get the communication while you're out in the community. Some friend or somebody is going to communicate with you that everything that you wanted, everything that you thought was sweet and easy, nope. It's all going to fall apart. The enlightenment, everything, the door is going to just slam shut, and Father's going to lock it so tight and seal it around. It's like you're not going to be able to. Yeah, because he's forcing you to walk away from these things. It's like you've held on to them for too long. It's made you stuck and stagnant. And he said, this cannot happen no more. It's like you need to focus on being that entrepreneur of the job that he has for you as a starseed light worker and a twin flame. He's saying things will come to calmer waters. He is not allowing you to juggle anymore. You need to come back down to earth, and you need to be able to be that bridge in between, as above as below. And you're the bridge in between, illuminating these things and waking people up and having gratitude for your beautiful journey. So I'm telling you, emotionally, you are going to feel an energetic change. Like I said, a lot of you today, you could have felt like just chilling out, kicking back, and being like, yo, what up? I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to lay here. I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm just going to snuggle up and do nothing, right? The fact is, that's the wrong answer. On the 1111 portal, you definitely, if you have not done it today, you need to do it before 12:01 a.m. But you need to take an hour of time for just you to do something that you love, for the self-care and self-love. Okay? Because the thing is on the 1111 portal, it is important to pay attention to your thoughts of what makes you happy, in order to keep you in perfect alignment. Because if you're not doing that, you're going to get off in alignment, and then you will not have that ultimate manifestation. Now, I've been teaching people how to manifest the proper way with the universal laws, the divine laws, the laws of attraction, and God's laws of how to manifest. Look, there's the Four of Wands. Didn't I say that at the beginning of this read? This is like the pillars of strength. This is that happy home, that happy marriage, everything. And things, the Frulila is coming in, and that's things coming to fruition. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm telling you, we got the king and queen in the house. Bow down. Love you all. Just keep doing your good work, okay? All right, so now we are going to move into something a little more in depth of the understanding, okay? What we're at 35 minutes. Okay, so we'll keep going here. We'll keep going here. And let me just shuffle these quick. So now what we're going to step into is the fact of channeling spirits, because people could be channeling spirits, but they don't know if they're channeling. They don't know what they're looking for because they're a newbie, right? They're a newbie at the spiritual journey, and they're not fully understanding what is going on as a divine being, right? It's a battle that some of you have been really trying to ask God. It's like, and become deeply rooted and grounded and stand in your power as the Empress of, hey, how do I know that I'm getting message? How do I know that this is happening? And Father says, okay, well, let's talk about that. So, like I said, the portals are very significant. Now, not every portal that somebody brings up, we're like, I think it was September, somebody was bringing up like the 9-9 portal. Irrelevant. You want the master portals, okay? The 9-9 portal just means, hey, you're going to have a lot of conflict and you're going to have to end things in order to have a new beginning. That's something that they need to work on. But when you get the master portals, that is significant. That is significant. Okay. And I will be able to let you know the master portals, because it's the 1111 portal. Okay. The 1212 portal. So when you have the 1111, that's you stepping into your power as a starseed, a light worker, and coming into reunion with your twin flame. The 1212 portal is if you haven't come in to that reunion with you and your twin flame, God's giving you communication. You better take that motion or you're going to lose out on that opportunity. Okay. And so then we have the January 1st portal. So that's the 11 portal. We call it the 11 portal, even though it's 1-1. That's you trusting and believing on your divine journey. But it's the master numbers that you're looking for. So like the 444 portal, that is all about awakening. That is coming into the innocence of who you are as a spiritual being. Now, a lot of you might say, oh, I'm atheist, or I'm this and I'm that, and I don't believe in that. No, Father just shot this out. Let me clarify that. It's like you don't believe because you're not awakening. You don't understand what is going on. But when you step into your true awakening, to your collective consciousness, because right now you're sleeping. Right now you're in that unconscious and subconscious sleeping phase. It's like you're oblivious to what is going around spiritually. Now, some of you could be awakened enough to be able to like channel and really hone your energy in on getting a message. Some of you could be doing that. But when you are fully awake, it's like the messages are nonstop. They come in because we are a conduit. Confirmation. We are a conduit for them to pass through us, for them to use us as a channel, for us to be that psychic channel for them to come in, whether they're another entity or, a spirit trying to communicate, but they come in and they use our energetic vessels. because energetically we are all connected like this, right? And so they come in through us, and when they do, it's like sometimes it can be voluntary, sometimes it can be involuntary. Sometimes you could be channeling a message and then you have another spirit that jumps in, changes your voice, changes your mannerism, changes the way you communicate because they're showing their personality of when they were here in the 3D. It's like it reflects their personality. So when somebody, yeah, and divine feminine, I see that you are fully paying attention. That's great. But the thing is, it's like when they're reflecting out their personality and the message comes out. A lot of people, like you guys have heard me before, where I've channeled, messages, and that gentleman, he actually did all of his might of his energy to be able to change my voice to almost speak in his voice to whoever it resonated with. And they do that whether it's voluntary or involuntarily, but it's like that entity is coming through. That spirit has a message to be conveyed out there to our soul family. So it's like whether it's through that's weird. Boom. Whether it's through speech, whether it's writing down a message, whether it's singing a song, no matter what it is, it's like they get a piece from their higher consciousness about being able to come through and give that message. It's like that knowledge of, hey, I have a message and I know that you're a conduit. Okay. And so I'm going to utilize you because your body is made up of water. Okay. We retain water, and that is a massive conduit. And it's like our neurological system is the electric board for the electromagnetics to come in. Okay. And a lot of people, they're like, whoa, this is all like jibber jabber to me. Why is my deck? Hold on. I'm trying to like figure it out because I'm trying to make sense of this to you. But it's like, even with the psychometry, okay? Now, some people can do it, some people can't. But with me, even these two rings, I can put them right here in my hand. I can tell you the story about the person that wore these rings, and they have massive, massive anxiety and PTSD. They love cats, and these rings, they only wore them for a little bit because I'm showing that it like rubbed on their fingers. Okay. And also at their job, they were not allowed to wear them, but it's like they're not a ring person. Okay. Now, this person traveled, did a lot of camping with it. Okay. So it tells me the history. Okay. And that's the beautiful thing, because it's like when you open up to your full gifts, it's like you're doing the genealogy of the missing components through history. Okay. But the thing is I don't even know whose rings these are. It's like they just showed up. And see, spirit will do that to you too. It's like you feel like you're losing your mind because you'll put something somewhere, and when you go back to get it, it's gone. Okay, that's the spirits that reside within your home who are trying to get you to interact. But also what I'm seeing with this is this person has a golden dog. Okay. And that golden dog would lick these rings all the time because it was confused of what these were. Now, I'm getting five, it's either 4'9" or 5 foot, 4'9" or 5 foot, right in between there. It's like they're showing me it's right in between there. It's kind of foggy because I just heard, I don't know. I don't know how tall I am. Okay. But the thing is this psychometry, you can hold objects. And that's why I love to go on the adventures and, go out there and dig around and stuff like that down by the river and stuff. And you find certain objects. It's like I can get the history and go on the complete journey that object went on and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And like I said, I don't know, because these rings are way too big for my fingers. Way too big. So this okay, so I just got told this one's an 8 and this one is a 7.5. Okay. Now, mind you, I wear like a 5, 5.5. Okay. Itty bitties, you know. But the thing is like when you open up to your capabilities, it's like you are able to channel things that can unlock certain things to be that legendary, go down in history, you know. Now also I work with the Librarian of Congress, who puts like, and I'm bringing it up because today is Veterans Day, and I work of putting the people who have served and do interviews and get all the documentation, the proofs, and everything else. And then I submit it to the White House and they put them on the Wounded Warrior Wall so that they are recognized in history, in the history books, that these people served, these people did this. Okay. So I'm telling you, it's like I love genealogy, and a lot of people get scared when it comes to the graveyards. A lot of people can't handle that. But you know, in the summertime, I used to walk the graveyards all the time because each of them had a story. Each had a specific message. And I remember that it's like I was sitting there and he was a doctor. Okay. And when he was communicating with me, it was like he was a doctor from like 1958, I think he said 56, excuse me. Okay, he's correcting me. 1956. The thing is as we were having this conversation, I realized what kind of doctor he was. And I was like, I'm cutting off my energy from you. And he's like, why? And I said, because you did bad things as a doctor. Bad things. 2 little star seeds, 2 children. And he took their lives. Many of them. I'm talking over 1,200. And so you find out a lot of information. And so, you know, it's like the reason why I'm telling you that is because it's part of the gift. It's part of your gifts. Okay. And if you can handle it, the thing is I went back and I did the research. Okay, because the things that he was telling me, I was like, all right. So I started doing research on it, you know, just like I would for genealogy when, you know, you're trying to match up the family members and who married who and how many kids and yada yada. And, you know, where was their property? How much did they pay? Did they come over on the boats? You know, did they have their citizenships when they came into the port? The thing is I did information on this guy, and his office happened to be where the town library, the library is today, used to be his office. And that's why it is listed as the A number one paranormal activity in that town, is because it sits on where his office used to be, where he used to take lives. And so then when I went back there and said, hey, you know, I dug up the information. Okay, you're verified. You know, you say who you are. And I confirmed it because I never heard of him. Okay. And you can check it out. His name is Dr. Fullman. Okay. But the thing is he has the most paranormal activity that the paranormal team actually came to our hometown and investigated and saw the woman in the white dress walking up the staircase of the library, and then went to Dr. Fullman's little area, and all along that gravel road there every house, every person that had moved into one of them houses was experiencing the paranormal activity. A lot of people get scared by it. Me, I'm fascinated, because it's like you can see how strong they are, and it's like pretty much some of them are really, really weak. But I love adventures like that. And I know my divine masculine loves adventures like that too. Okay? Because look, two of wands, it's it's that duality, it's that balance. It's like when I was talking about you and your twin flames, it's like you mirror each other with your past and your traumas and your trials and tribulations, the things that you like. I know that mine likes to play guitar. I know that mine likes to play instruments of some sort. He has to, because I love that, you know? Um, it's like he could sing because I like to sing. I love to dance. I love to do all that. It's like I'm a jack of all trade because Father blessed me with so many different gifts that make it a mystery, but use all my resources. Okay. So now we are going to step in. Are you still with me? Still with me, soul family? I know we kind of got veered off a little bit, but I had to do it. I had to do it. And we're not going to go real deep into this tonight. I will go into it deeper tomorrow. Or maybe we should just save it for tomorrow, because yeah, I think we're going to save it for tomorrow, because the reason why I'm saying that is because tomorrow is the Sabbath day. Tomorrow is Father. That is his day. That is a day of rest. And reincarnation is all about rest and peace, right? And being able to come back. So the collaboration that he's talking about, it's like, if you are not scared, if you are not easily triggered or traumatized, tomorrow we are going to do it, and it will probably be, I'll probably do it. Hold on, let me ask Father quick. Okay. So the reincarnation one, about the past life stuff and the incarnation, we're going to do it at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. That way it's during the daytime. That's why people are not getting spooked and freaked out, because some people, are still dealing with their trauma. Some are still afraid of the dark, and stuff like that. And I'm not here to trigger them for that. But if you are curious of why you know the things you know, why you have the talents you know, and why you are in the status that you are, we're going to find out about your past lives tomorrow. And like I said, because tomorrow is Sunday, that is the Sabbath day, that is Father, right? And he died on the cross for us, right? He paid for us in his blood. So the reincarnation, confirmation, thank you. The reincarnation and incarnation, we're going to do it tomorrow, and it's a pretty lengthy one because it is actually tapping in pretty deep. But people say that they get visions of the Romans, the Egyptians and stuff like that. No, this goes deeper. This finds out of what was your status in your past life. Were you like an honorable person, to where now you're not being recognized, that you're being tucked away and you're not being noticed, stuff like this, so that you can see the different timelines coming in, and how it is so extraordinary, unique, to be able to open up to your spiritual gifts and not be scared of them. When you're scared of them, that's when you let the darker entities come in, and that's where you have spiritual warfare. But if you stand strong, stand confident to what is going on, you're able to meditate, you're able to transmute the energies, you know how to protect yourself. It's like, why wouldn't you want to? Because to me, this is living my best life. I get to see things and know things before it happens. I'm shown of how it's going to transition so that I know how to strategize and what I need to do. I get the messages ahead of time so I know what is going to be successful and what is not successful. And that's a beautiful life to live because you always have the heads up. And that's where it comes where father and some other people in the terminology call it the alien human hybrid. Okay. So the thing is like a lot of people say, well, I feel like I was a farmer in the past, or I was a soldier, or, stuff like that. But I guarantee you, most of you are going to find out that you are the opposite sex because we both possess divine masculine and divine feminine. And that's why here in this 3D matrix called Earth, this playground called Earth, the ones who are the divine feminines, okay? And you're independently owned and operated, and you provide and you nurture and you do everything. You're very independent and you are a jack of all trades. It's because in your past, one of your past lives, you were a divine masculine, and that's what you did. So when you came to the 3D playground called Earth Matrix, that's when you are in the female body form, but you possess the divine masculine traits, and your job is on the 1111 portal, okay, or the 444 portal. Your job is to come back into that divine feminine energy and balance them out. Okay. That doesn't mean that you got to be, oh, Miss Priss or whatever, however you want to resonate with it. What I mean is instead of being so cold cut, here I am, this is the way it is, this is the way it's going to be. It's like you have to come into that divine feminine energy of the nurturing, the unconditional love, you know, being that giver and receiver, And yeah, it's sister, I'm telling you, it's very, very exciting. I am not scared whatsoever. I actually enjoy this so much that when father told me that I was going to be able to do this for the 1111 portal, I was actually out in the kitchen, dancing out in the kitchen for like an hour and a half, jamming to the music and everything. And I would say their name, but the fact is they'll probably give me a strike if I say their name. Not the actual band. I'm talking YouTube, because they've gotten really predominant on that of making sure that you have the musicians permission in order to mention their names and stuff, which I don't understand why you wouldn't want to advertise their name, because it's helping spread their stuff. It's like it's another way for the darker entities to try to shut down them very gifted and artistic people. Okay. And when I say their creative abilities and everything else, it's trying to pinch them because, believe it or not, musicians, they are what I call a hybrid as well, because the music, the beats, the melodies, the rhythms, everything that they co-create, the riffs that they jam. Hello, hello. Hello, Abby. Hello, George. I'm glad to see you in here. Yes, we were just talking about the 1111 portal, and tomorrow we're going to be doing something beautiful and bringing people back into the past lives. But when it comes to the musicians are like a hybrid. Okay, they're that hybrid because everything that they co-create comes from the universe, that comes from a frequency vibrating electromagnetically through their energetic soul that comes to their consciousness to be able to share it out there in order for us to resonate with it. And that's why people can say, hey, I resonate so much with this song. It's because that frequency that they're vibrating on, that they're co-creating this, is a healing component frequency. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's being able to illuminate that an inspirational thing to be able to push forward. But so many people want us to walk away and stay in contemplation by not being able to stand in our power and have that strength to be awakened. Okay. And like I said, the 1111 portal is very, very important because that is for our star seeds, our light workers, and for our twin flames. Now, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, well, I've got a false twin flame. No, there is no such thing. Ding a ling, Cosmos, Galactics, could you come in and let them know? There's not a false twin. That is a karmic soulmate that is preparing you for your twin flame. So when somebody calls it a false twin, no, it's somebody who replicates the qualities of your twin that attract you to that person, but it's actually to trigger you to go in and do the healing to prepare you and have that confidence to be able to communicate with your twin flame. Because like I said, you and your twin flame, it's like you have experienced the same traumas, the same challenges. It's like you are a mirroring image of each other. And that's why when you actually do come face to face with each other, you get along like two peas in a pod. It's like almost like the twin popsicles. It's like you can break them apart and put them back together and lick them and stick them and they're still stuck. I don't know. Has anybody else done that as a kid where you have the twin popsicles and you break it apart and then you put it back together and then lick the center and you can hold it with one stick and that popsicle will not drop? Okay. Yes. So family. Everybody say hello to Abby and George or Purple Bird. Okay. Beautiful. They're part of our soul family. And yes, it's amazing. It is amazing. But when it comes to like the light workers, and I just got a surge of somebody's head pulsating because it's like they're almost like, I don't got all the information, but you can go back and watch the video. Okay. You will get all the information, but as a light worker, this is what you need to really pay attention to. The people, because some people, they will call themselves or classify them something just because they saw somebody else with that. That does not mean that's who you are. That's false identity. That's breaking the law of attraction when it comes to the universal laws of you were destined to be this because of your gifts, your talents, and your skills. The thing is, as a star seed, it's like you're coming into that realistic truth of being able to plant the seeds and prepare people, get them ready for that preparation and that foresight. The light workers are the ones who work for God. Okay, they are God's divinity. They are God's light. They are the messengers of God. They are the chosen ones that get the messages from our Father to be able to disperse out to humanity to awaken our soul tribe. Okay, and I've described it before. It's like we have a soul tribe. There's 18 of us, because 18 of us, that is the spiritual enlightenment of things coming to fruition by all the different skills and gifts and things that Father has granted. Now, when somebody underestimates the power of who you are, that's on them, because like I said, it'll put them in contemplation. But this is where Father is coming in and also saying, it's like, do not classify yourself as an empath, as a star seed, as a light worker, okay, as a messenger of God, if he did not give you that authorization, that anointment, and that authority to be ordained to classify it that, okay? Because this is where Father's coming in and saying, as light workers, he has been seeing a lot of his true light workers classifying themselves as an empath, okay? Nothing wrong with that. But the thing is he gave you a bigger purpose and you're too afraid to step into that bigger purpose. Now, how many of you can honestly say that when you are in a job position, the most highlight is working to that higher position, right? Being promoted. So when God promotes you, it's like, yeah, divine masculine, I know you're paying attention right now. I just got confirmation. Thank you. Yes, and this is pertaining to you, divine masculine. Okay, take it how it resonates. But that was a specific message for a divine masculine coming through. It's like stepping into your power of who you are meant to be on your divine path. That is the 1111 portal. Now, if you can envision the 1111 portal is like the Four of Wands, it's the pillars of strength. It is the spiritual strength energetically with the ions, the ascended masters, the archangels, the spirit guides, the guardian angels, your kindred loved ones, the multidimensionals, the portal presence, the cosmos, the galactics, the Palladians, the Lemurians, Ceres, all of them. Okay, and the list goes on and on. The thing is you don't want to classify yourself because you saw somebody else and you're like, whoa, I got the same traits as them. Yes, you can have the same traits. But the thing is they could be an empath and you could be a Hyoki empath, or they could be a Hyoki empath and you be a shaman. Okay. So you have to spiritually, you have to understand what gift did Father give you. And it's taking the baby steps of being able to learn your lessons to step into understanding. And that's why when he shows me the Four of Wands, yeah, I love it because he even shows me it here in the Sun card. Okay. If you can see it, 11, 11. It's on each side. Okay. Because he is the pillar of strength. He is the one that gave you your gifts. He is the one that blessed you. The thing is you have to find that balance. You have to come into that innocence and nostalgia and grow to awaken fully like that lotus flower. You're coming through the murky waters, you're lifting the veils, you're trying to understand before all the seals have been opened, because once all the seals are open, that's it. Judgment day is here. Father is not playing around. Okay, so I'm telling you, it's like break the bonds and step into who you truly are, and stop dealing with all this conflict and tension and all this 3D matrix stuff that keeps you in this negative, head spinning, gut wrenching, and purge that all out, because you should fear nothing but our Father. He's the only thing that you should be fearing. You should be enjoying this beautiful life. You should be enjoying your gifts. Okay. And like I was speaking of last night, some of us are called weirdos, know-it-alls. But the thing is we know how to fight the battle. We know what we're doing, and we get the divine information and the clarification every step of the way, because Father says, you've done your shadow work. You have done your dark nights of the shadow. You are balanced between the love and light. Okay. And you are balanced between the darkness. So when it comes out as the collector, Your lights has a specific meaning, which he's telling me I can't go into it because he's making my left eye itch. And when he does that, he's saying, no, you are not to be talking about that because they are definitely not ready to understand that. And a lot of people judge already based on your spiritual gifts. They become very hasty to you. They become very opinionated. They start judging you and slandering you, gossiping about you. Here's the thing, and I've said it before, soul family, it's mind over matter. You don't mind because it doesn't matter. Let go and let God handle that. Okay? Because nobody can come back and blame you when they get their bad karma, or when Father says, well, guess what? You wanted to be that way to one of my chosen ones? Well, emotionally, you're going to have a new beginning, and I am going to bring in the burdens and make you responsible. But I am going to serve you this best Karma Cafe drink that you've ever tasted in your life. And he's not joking. He's not joking. And this is where a lot of people get mad. They don't understand the spiritual journey. When you understand the spiritual journey, you can block, banish, rebuke, purge, transmute. You can do all of that. And when you know how to protect yourself, only the Most High can show you how to battle it, how to stay balanced, how to heal from it, how to move forward with the divine guidance that He is giving you. Okay. So, yeah, let's get a closing message, because I just heard Father say, that's right, baby, you're going to get your 10 of cups. Because listen, everything that you have manifested, Father says He has opened that door. So do not close that door. Do not doubt. Do not feel like you're in lack of. Do not say, well, I don't have this and I don't have that. No, you say, I have everything that Father wanted me to have right here and right now. But I'm open to receiving what is deserving for me, what Father has planned for me. Be open with open arms to receive it, because He said, guess what? Yeah, you've done the work, and the truth is coming in to a new beginning. It's like He said, new chapter has begun. Okay. Your 10 of cups are here. 10 of cups. Yep. Hand cup. Choop. 10. 10. Thought I'd make you laugh a little bit. Yeah. See, I told you things are coming to calmer waters. Now, people, like I said, if they underestimate you, if they doubt you, just keep persevering forward. If they're stalking you, if they're watching everything you do just so that they can mock you, let them do it. Let them do it. Because in the end, Father is watching all that goes on. And it's not up to you to take the vengeance. It's up to you to persevere forward. In Ephesians 6, chapter 17, the sword of truth always comes out, because that helmet of salvation is Father's priority, and the belt of protection. You are protected as a star seed, as a light worker, as a twin flame, divine feminine and divine masculine. That's high royalty. That's high royalty. That is strong on our Father's journey of who we are, because He knows you can put the hard work in. He knows spiritually you stay deeply rooted and grounded. He knows you are not afraid to give the messages. And why? Because you are that hairpin. You have your beliefs. You have your traditions of knowing who you are spiritually. And that is a beautiful blessing in itself. So, I mean, a lot of people, if they want to stay sleeping, okay, that's fine. That's their free will. But I'll tell you, it is the most extraordinary, miraculous, phenomenal, stargazing, fantastic. I mean, I could go on and on, but this journey spiritually, I'm like a little kid in the candy store. I get so excited when the spiritual messages come through. It's just like, yeah, yeah, and it's like when somebody resonates with you, yeah, that resignation comes together. And for the first time in my life, and I'm going to tell you this straight out because I keep it real, family. For the first time in my life, somebody read me, and I'm not going to mention. Thing is, unbelievable because I've never exchanged energy like that. Father has never allowed that because of who I am. But this person knows exactly who I am, what I do, and what part of my mission is. I mean, this person doesn't know the full extent yet, but I'm telling you, God, God guided this person to say, guess what? Here it is in a nutshell. This is what I know about you. Yes, absolutely. Yes, actually, there is. When it comes to the ascension levels, there are different levels. And right now, you are, hold on, Father's saying it. Beings that you come in, you're in between the fourth and the fifth dimension. It's like you're still in that state of confusion of not fully understanding, but telepathically, you get the downloads, you get the messages from Father. Okay. So you're going through an ascension. You're going through an ascension to go to the next level. But yes, in each category of the star seeds and the light workers, along as the twin flames, it's like almost when we're like a baby and we go through the different stages and the different learning processes, that's exactly what our path does. Because like a light worker, you can be a psychic medium, I mean, there's different branches. Yes, you're right in between the fourth and fifth dimension, and it's like you're coming out of the fourth dimension, which a lot of people get stuck in the fourth dimension because the fourth dimension is like, how do I describe? Here, I'll actually show you. See if I can show you quick. So I'm going to show you what Father showed me. And it's not the best of one right now, but so it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the fourth dimension. A lot of people get stuck in this hallway where it's completely pitch black. It's more in your dream state. You're more getting messages in your dream state. Okay. And it's like you have a veil over. It's like you get these messages, but you can't visually see what's going on at that time. And then as you get to the end of the tunnel, then you're coming into the fifth dimension here, where it expands and broadens your abilities. And Father says when you actually look at it, the way that he just had me draw it, he said you can look at it in a couple different ways. For one, he says, oh, it's a house with a driveway. He says, or it's that compassion and companionship of the baby elephant. Or he says, when you put it up like this, you are that number one eternal flame with the passion of Christ. You are oneness with Father. Yes, a dream state. It's where, see, a lot of people don't interpret their dreams. And then the ones that do interpret their dreams, there's many different things, it's like I'll have to do it. Father just said that I'll have to do one of the teachings when it comes to the interpretation of the dreams, because the thing is when you he's saying that when you dream of bad things happening to you in the dream state, it is actually showing you that what the enemy did to you is now going to flip back. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I love about our Father. That's what I love about our Father, because when I say I'm a messenger of God, it's true. I walk in the existence with Him. And I had people who mocked me about walking in the existence of following our Father and displaying the messages. Well, that is a no no. Absolutely. Absolutely. But see, this is what I was trying to explain, sweetheart, is that many people interpret their dreams in the most wrong way, in the most wrong way. And Father is saying they're missing the message of what he is conveying, because each animal kingdom has a specific meaning. Yeah, she actually came through on me too, and I had to cut her out because something about with her coming through, there's a lot of jealousy that is going through right now. Yes, and the tower's falling for her. Yes, the animal kingdom, the different the different realms, the animal kingdoms, the totem energies. Yeah, she's a no, 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 no. That's why I had to cut her energy off, because the things that she displayed earlier, it's like that energy had to be gone. Father said no. Very malicious. She is what you call an agent or a tyrant. Yes, that is what you say. No go, Ghost Rider. Mm-mm. No, no, no. So, yes, but that is the beautiful reading when it comes to the 1111 portal. And like I said, at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, we are going to do the reincarnation and incarnation. And I'm not going to go too much into it because, like I said, Father said if it comes out from the ones who have been watching and like taking my content of what the messages that Father comes through, they're going to see on the new moon, they're going to have a tower that could drops. Yes, you're so welcome, soul sister. Yes, that's great, Purple Bird. That is great, because they're frenemies. They're not of love and light with our Father. Yes, Luana, thank you, sister. Love you, you day. I hope that you have a great time, you day, at the Festival Lights. Yes. Yes. And that's because they're agents and tyrants. Yeah. And that's why you got to be very careful and use your discernment when it comes to that, because some of them know their purpose. They know what they are meant to do. And the partnerships that they come into, that strength can be overpowering. So it's very important to make sure that if you get that negative, shaky, gut wrenching, sick, or pain, like where you start feeling like your neck and everything is starting to tense up, yeah, be careful. Yeah, yeah, we don't want to let them know the purpose. Okay, we'll keep the balance, take that partnership and be able to illuminate it on a spiritual level, that it will emotionally have the divine come in and do the duties. Do the duties. The duties. What did I say? I said duties, and the high priestess comes out. The ancient wisdom and knowledge. And that's the thing of why Father says it's a very important to illuminate who you are and come into that partnership with our Father, because stepping into your power is the ultimate best. All right. So the divine guidance wants to bring out one message. So we're going to do that quick and then we'll end this video. And like I said, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. So it'd be 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It would be 1 p.m. Mountain Time and noon for the West Coast Pacific Time. Poop. There it is. There it is. I know you're giggling right now, too. I know you're giggling right now. I feel it. It's a shitty situation to be in. Yes, tomorrow I will be on. It'll be 2 p.m. for me here, but it will be 3 p.m. for you. And we're going to tap into something much greater, much more powerful for people to know about themselves. Yeah, taking a deeper look at your DNA. That's exactly what we're doing tomorrow. We're opening up new doors and gateways. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. See, Father has a way to show it. It's like taking a deeper look into something that has not been out there. So if the cross watchers, if you're cross watching, here, let's do this. Cross watchers, if you're listening, come to the light and know that you can't take these messages and use them as your own, because there is punishment, especially on the 1111 portal. That's a no-no. Yes, the DNA. The DNA. Look, and it keeps popping up. It keeps popping up. Even when I shuffle, it keeps popping up. Told you. Look. Opening up and taking a deeper look in the DNA to a stable foundation of who you are spiritually. You see the totem? You see the totem right here? The ancient wisdom and knowledge. Oh, yeah. And there's the lion guides right there. It's like stay strong, stay silent, move with that mysticism, because we as the stars are about to balance things out and illuminate. This is almost like the throwing star, because it's going to come at them so quickly that all they're going to see is the aura of light. That's it. It'll be like, you know? Yes. And I will teach you everything that I know, sweetheart. I'll teach you everything that I know that Father allows. Right. And now the puzzle pieces are all coming together because you're going into a deeper healing. Father said this is all about cellular healing, because the thing is when we don't go into a cellular healing, it's like in our body, our cells still possess that trauma, that hurt, that pain, that resentment, that guilt, that anger. And it's like you have to let go and let God have it. You have to be able to talk about it. And when you look at it, look at this is Archangel Michael right here with his wings, bringing you into a deeper healing. So it's beautiful. Yes, it's called cellular healing. And that means that cellular healing, if you don't do the healing from past trauma and things that need to be healed in order for you to ascend and evolve to the next level, the thing is you start feeling physical pains. It's like it's it's what they call ascension symptoms. Yes. Yes. And it can create that physical pain too. And it can block your spiritual progress with that physical pain and the mental illnesses. Yes. It plays a lot. It plays a lot on our bodies. And that's why I said everything that I'm going through, it's like through our Father being the Reiki master, 1, 2, 3, and the fire, it's the Shinpindin, the Okadon, 1, 2, 3, the masters, and the Holy Fire Reiki healer. It's like, yes, yes. And see, for some, they could be feeling that not because they're going through an ascension. Some are feeling that because that is their karma coming in to bite them in the rear end. Yes, cold, tired, achy bones, feeling just really sleepy, like you could be sitting there and you just feel like dozing off. Yeah, them are all ascension symptoms of what's going on. Yes, absolutely. All right, so family, may all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires come true. May God bless you in everything that you do. May He pick you up and put you on that healing rock if you need a stable foundation to be able to communicate, to be able to heal, and do that cellular healing so that you can ascend and you can evolve. And may all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires come true, because what's meant for you is meant for you. And He knows you are deserving of it because He can see your heart. He knows He co created you. So keep shining. Yes. And I will definitely see you tomorrow. Lots of love and light. Luana, thank you so, family. Purple Bird, you day, all of you for coming. And like I said, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it'd be 3 for the East Coast. It will be 1 for Mountain Time and noon for the West Coast. But we're going to do something to help you better understand where your gifts, your talents, and your skills come from and why you have them and what energy you possess. Yes, absolutely, Purple Bird. Yes, absolutely. Yes, we will definitely talk more about that on another day because I have a lot, there's a lot to learn, especially when it comes to the radiant circuit. Okay. That is the master holder of it all. So, yes, definitely we will talk more. And I will start bringing more of that into fruition, so that people have a greater understanding, because a lot of people think, oh, well, Reiki, it's like they don't understand. Reiki is on the level of our Father, because our Father works through us. Now, we don't even touch your body when it comes to Reiki. We don't even touch your body. So just remember that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, sweetheart. It's the glow of the flow. Hugs to all my soul family. High fives. Love you all. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I gave you the times that it would be for the East Mountain and the West Coast. So hope to see you there. I'm feeling somebody is having a lot of anxiety right now, okay? Because I just got a massive flood of the heart palpitations of anxiety. But take a deep breath, slowly let it out, and just know it's a work in progress, everyone. It's a work in progress. Yes. Thank you, Purple Bird. Absolutely. And thank you very much. So, family, I love all of you. Sugar love, all of you. Lakia, all of you out there. If you're not tuned in, just know that we're thinking about you. You are our soul family. And there's not a day that don't go by that we center ourselves to make sure that you're doing good. Sending prayers to all of you. Love and light. God bless. Peace. Good night. Good day. And you day, enjoy that lights of festival confirmation. Enjoy that festival of lights, because I would love to be there stargazing at that too. Kind of like aura, the aura. Oh, we won't even get into that because yeah. All right. Love you all. Good night. Mwah. I'm excited too. It's going to be a great journey of lots of learning and helping everybody elevate to have the terminology, the wordology, the numerology, okay, the angelology, all of it, so that you all know what is what. So that when somebody uses a technical term towards you, you know what they're meaning, so that they're not being that tyrant or agent, okay? You got to really watch out for that spiritual warfare. Like I said, Monday is the new moon in Scorpio. So some of you are going to feel the sting, bada bing, bada boom, from what you did to others. So make sure karma always comes back full circle. And being that it's getting cold out, he's going to serve you a drink. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because you have the free will to change it. You have the free will to make your wrongs right. Okay. Think about that, because this is the 1111 portal. You're supposed to be on the right path. This is supposed to be that divinity and that unity for humanity and the collective to come into that consciousness. So, love you all. Peace. Good night. And I will see you tomorrow bright and early, because it's Sabbath day. It's our Father's day. Okay? So he says, do not go out there working your tail off. Okay? This is the Sabbath day, and he's saying Sunday is a day of rest. Rest and rejuvenate, because energetically Monday you are going to be poop 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 with the new moon. All right? Love you all. Hugs. I love you all. Peace. Good night. Good day.